I was born into this. My dad's done it my entire life.
Rattlesnake bit above my boot, envenomated so much that by the time they got to the hospital, it had killed my leg, and so they had to amputate my leg. And I just bought me a leg and kept on doing what I do.
This is Rising Star, and this sleepy town in Texas is home to Jackie and Michael Bibby, America's first family of snakes.
They call me the Texas Snake Man. I've been involved in rattlesnakes as a hobby and for fun for 49 years, coming up on 50 years. I got started over in Brownwood, Texas when I was 18 years old. I entered the rattlesnake sacking championship. That's a timed event where two people had to get in a pit with 10 rattlesnakes and put them in a bag as quickly as possible. And you get a 5-second penalty if you get bit. We do get bit a lot during that contest. And I won 2 trophies, $30, and got my name in the paper. I currently hold the world record for that sport and have over 100 trophies.
And as well as touring the country putting on rattlesnake shows, the family run a snake rescue service. They buy and sell snakes for their skin and train household pets to stay away from the venomous rattler.
I was born into this. My dad's done it my entire life, so I started doing it real young, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy what we do. I enjoy the traveling. I enjoy meeting all the people we get to meet. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of adrenaline when you're handling a dangerous reptile like a rattlesnake that has the capacity to kill you if you're not careful.
And now that I'm getting closer to actually running the business, I want to just make him proud. I mean, I want to do a good job.
The daredevil stunts and killing of snakes has been criticised by some animal rights campaigners, and Jackie and Michael are ready to move with the times.
I'm in hopes that Michael will be able to refine this business into something that maybe will be more timely, because I think he's going to have to go more educational and more scientific if he's going to be able to hold the interest of the people who will be wanting to come to shows and listen to what he has to say. So I'm hoping he can develop it in that way so as to keep it current.
The world we live in today is just changing, so just like anything else, you can't do the same thing forever. We think we can take it a lot farther than just performing the daredevil stunts like we've always done.
Snake wranglers Jackie and Michael Bibby have received a call from friend Scott, who thinks he's got an unwelcome guest in his barn.
We go out and get that snake off their property so as to make sure it's safe for their kids, grandkids, for themselves, for their livestock, their dogs, their pets.
Wait a minute, you got something? I got something.
Texas is home to 10 different species of rattlesnake. The western diamondback is the most common and widespread venomous snake in the state and can grow to around 7 feet long.
Oh my goodness, maybe that's the one he was talking about. Now we're talking. That's no baby, that's a real deal right there. Ooh. Yeah, now that's snake hunting right there, guys.
Once the snake has been captured, they bring it back to base where it will become part of Jackie's show.
Way to go!
After a successful rattler rescue, the father-son team return to their museum and are keen to show off their most prized exhibit.
We have a beautiful white rattlesnake. His name is Diablo Blanco, which is Spanish for white devil.
Come on, Diablo Blanco, you got to get out here and be on camera.
He's not albino. Albino is an absence of pigment, means you have none. He has pigment, it's just white. A white snake like that wouldn't survive in the wild. One of a rattlesnake's most important defense mechanisms is their camouflage. They're very hard to see in their natural environment. That white rattlesnake would not live very long. Very, very pretty snake, very big, very heavy. He eats like no snake we've ever seen.
This snake does have his fangs. He does have his venom. He has the capacity to inflict a deadly bite. So he's very, very dangerous. So we're extremely careful when we're handling these snakes.
Jackie Bibby knows more than most that rattlesnakes carry a venomous bite that can be lethal. They can still bite even after having their heads cut off.
Now, I've had numerous ones of those, but if they don't require hospitalization, I really don't keep up with them. But 12 bites, which the worst ones when I lost my leg, that was about 6 or 7 years ago. I was doing a show in Dallas, Texas. Rattlesnake bit above my boot, envenomated so much that by the time they got to the hospital, it had killed my leg, and so they had to amputate my leg. They started out below the knee, but 10 operations later, wound up above the knee. They finally got it to good flesh, and then I just bought me a leg and kept on doing what I do. Many snakes have a neurotoxic venom that attacks the autonomic nervous system, but the rattlesnake has a hemotoxic venom, attacks the blood. Anytime an animal or ourselves or anybody gets envenomated by a rattlesnake, that begins to break down tissue almost immediately. That's why you see the damage that has occurred related to the rattlesnake bites that I've got, because it deteriorates the tissue to the point that it can't come back. That's why I lost my leg. I'm very excited about the fact that Michael, having been handled for 12 years, has never received a bite, not even a scratch.
The Bibbies are off to the desert on a wild snake hunt. The duo have a show coming up at Redneck Woodstock in Rising Star, and to perform the rattlesnake shows, they need a lot of snakes. And they also sell them for their skins.
A lot of people make products out of tanned rattlesnake skin. They make hat bands, billfolds, belts, purses, wristbands, decorative things. And also a lot of people like to eat rattlesnake meat. It's considered a delicacy.
Wild rattlesnake hunting is strictly controlled and also really dangerous. Luckily, Jackie and his son have all the necessary permits and expertise they need to stay safe.
The most important thing to do if you encounter a rattlesnake in the wild is to be very still. Look around and find a clear avenue of escape, because the snakes are very difficult to see. They're almost invisible in their natural environment. So look around and then walk away slowly and cautiously. In most cases, you'll never receive a bite.
Am I proud of my dad? Absolutely. He's done something with rattlesnakes that nobody else has ever done. To the degree he's done it,
All right, I got one.
I'm very happy that he's gotten to live out some of his dreams, traveling the world and being famous and things like that. So I'm absolutely proud of him.
I'd like to see Michael attain the success I've attained, maybe even more. I have great confidence in the fact that he's going to do really well. So I'm very excited about him taking over and just going on with this thing and having a lot of fun and making a little bit of money like what I did. All right, Dad.
We're definitely living our dreams out. We have a really good life today. You know, we go a lot of places, see a lot of people, have a lot of fun. We just have a blast.